All right, here we go. The grand finals of 4Players Silver Cup number 56. Teddster versus Inspired Orc against Human. Germany versus Uzbekistan. Did I get that right? Is that right? Is that what the flag is? Yes, it is. Concealed Hill will be map number 1 for this best of 3. Here we go. Upper right, Inspired in the Human. In the Human, yeah. Bottom left, Teddster. In the Orc. In the computer. In the computer. Sometimes, sexy hog. Sometimes. Alright, I'm gonna time this guy out. He's annoying. He's annoying and he's being an idiot. Okay. Alright. Archmage versus Farseer. Headhunters. Standard play. Inspired. We'll see if he goes for the lab or the orange. The orange has become much more popular recently because it's very risky. What time is it in Canada? It's 12:44 p.m. Too farm with tower. Now, Teddster tends to play like a mad lad, so we'll see what he does. Whereas Inspired tends to play much more standard, but a little bit more greedy standard, I will say. Likes to be a bit more defensive, but greedy. And he's showing that here with the lab creep. But it will be found. See, generally I like to see wolves go up like this so that you can find it right away, but it also helps with a couple of other things. Little block. This is a weird creeping. This is honestly not optimal. I think just killing the priest would have been better, but he's going to get it. But the militia is going to be up before he finishes his camp. I think it might be better just for him to send the militia back. And for Teddster, he should be putting all his damage on the Archmage right now. There we go. Screw the peasants. Damage the Archmage. There we go.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yes, there's fountains, but they can be denied via wolves. And of course, if you're healing at the fountain, you're not creeping. And yeah, that was just a little too fancy for my taste. Just pull the lab, creep the priest. There's a reason why Miko and Sock do it that way. Because it's the best way to do it. Don't need to reinvent the wheel here.
A player's forces are under attack.
And lots of militia being called after the attack to creep the turtle camp. Scouted, but won't be stopped. This is going to be a very early level 3 Archmage if he keeps up this sort of creeping, but without a water elemental, this is going to be difficult. And yeah, this was ambitious. Won't even get the Geomancer. And like even Teddster's going to be close to even experience now. This level 3 will not be on time to do anything. Because if we look at the tech, it would take a while to get level 3. And spiked barricades, which I think is a great choice from Teddster because he thinks that Inspired is probably going to be level 3 soon because he's lost the Archmage, because he went for the lab first. But we, of course, know what a disaster the creeping was. But spikes are good assuming assuming the Archmage is going to be level 3 and you can't really stop it. 2, Chain Lightning online.
Player's
And
forces
Inspired
are under
kind of
attack.
forced to go early without level 3. Might be able to get the Bestiary cancel. We'll definitely be able to get the Spear Lodge cancel. Oh, double Bestiary. Teddster, you lame boy. Town Portal back. There's Chain Lightning. He also went 5 Headhunters, though. 6 Headhunters, even. Which, of course, isn't good against Defend Footman. It is good against the Archmage, though. Chain Lightning, gotta use that potion. Yep, there it is. One Bestiary will be canceled.
A player's forces are under attack.
You see the spikes putting on some work here. Look at that, 8 damage every hit. Spikes are good, guys. Spikes are real good. These footmen were full health. But both Bestiaries may be canceled. But it's going to be 5 footmen for the Bestiary cancels, and this one might not even go down. No, it's going to be repaired. It will be saved. Yeah, 5 footmen here. Oh my god, level 3. Panda comes in, though. Gets a Headhunter. Oh, there's a Chain Lightning. Almost within the threshold for the Chain Lightning kill. 2 more auto attacks. Oh, what are you buying? Oh no, this is a TP. It's not a TP? Okay.
Player's
Well,
forces are under attack.
Teddster gets a little fancy there. Is this a tier 3 tech? No, it is casters coming in now. This Bestiary not repaired. This one might be cancelled, actually. Archmage gets away before having to use that TP.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he really wants that Headhunter, you can tell. Inspired going for it, but he has to be afraid of the Chain Lightning that's still in the tank. One more Headhunter falls. See, if Inspired was going like tier 3 behind this, this would be super sick. But he's just going for casters behind this. Wind Riders coming out. And Griffin Aviary coming up. 1 Sanctum Griffin Aviary. Don't know if that's the best, because Headhunters, of course, are very good against Dragonhawk Riders. And towering up as well, getting prepared for the full Lamo mode. Panda's nice against the air as well, though. Better than a Mountain King, I would argue. And the Blood Mage is even better than that, because of Banish with Shackles. This is super strong. Weird game on our hands. Very weird game. Where's that 4th burrow, by the way? Nowhere in
Player's
sight.
forces are under attack.
Okay, Dragonhawk's coming out. He does need Invis as well, though, most likely, which is difficult. That's the thing about single Sanctum Dragon or Griffin Aviary. You kind of need 2 Sanctums with it. Kind of need 2 Sanctums. Gitkoff with the 41 months, thank you. Or Gkoff, Guykoff, thank you, appreciate you. This army is difficult. There's not enough Dragonhawk Riders yet. But he could shackle over the towers, like this. There we go. And now the towers can fight as well. He's going to have to cancel that, though. Does. Actually saves it. Nice micro there from Inspired. Really nice micro, in fact.
A town is under siege.
One footman being a little bit annoying. Bat Rider's now coming. Oh, this footman, over time, will actually be able to kill this Bestiary if it's not repaired. We'll keep an eye on that. If they were fighting right now, probably this Bestiary would be killed. But since they're not fighting, there's no real reason for it to go down. Yeah, it will be repaired now. And the spikes will eventually clean it up, along with the burrows over time.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the creeping speed is a whole lot faster for Teddster. Whereas we see just a tiny bit of army Inspired seems to have right now, despite only being down 6 supply. But, if there's enough Dragonhawks in the sky, this is, was at 16 supply that could just die immediately. Oh, and that's something they're also good at, killing the dragons, but as are the Wind Riders. Teddster will get level 3. Is he going to send a peon across? Probably. A lot of Bat Riders. Enough bats that Dragonhawks will never do a thing. But so many bats that he's got a lot of bats. Which isn't the strongest fighting army, and this Panda hits 3. Paired with the water elementals, this is a whole lot of supply invested in. Not the best fighting army. Jikif. Got ya. Gotcha. Or is it Yikif? Yikif? Is it a soft yay? Like the Germans like to say? Yikif? That sounds best, actually. Okay, full Lamo mode coming in. Shockwave even, too. Didn't notice that until now. Oh, the next Shockwave is available. But shackles on everything! Oh my god. And Inspired's ahead now. Inspired is definitely ahead now. We see when he gets enough Dragonhawks, nothing matters. Oh! Yep. Nice Shockwave. But the lame can always continue, guys. The lame can always continue, and Bat Riders, a lot of people might not know this, they do siege damage. Bat Riders. Very good against buildings. Very good against buildings. Shout out Kodos Forsaken.
A player's forces are under attack.
And now that the towers have almost been cleaned up, the wolves can have free reign, but 2 more are taking their place. And Arcane, I think, will be wise as well, though. Man, there's so many peasants. Just to come right here and throw a shockwave, oh yeah. Oh yeah. But if ever these air units get caught out of position, they're all shackled. But okay, yeah, they will be all shackled. You gotta be so on point here, though, because, like, if those bats connect before you get the shackle off, you lose your whole air army. But nope, it'll go the other way around. Inspired looking to be in an excellent position now. That bat will connect. This bat probably will, too. There we go. The Farseer is just dead. The Archmage is just dead. Both had items to save themselves. But the Panda is much better than the Torn Chieftain in air versus air fights for obvious reasons. But in Snare plus Shockwave can help. Level 4, level 2 Aura now. Scrappy game. Bat will not connect. Gotta be quick with it. And this will be 21 against 32 supply. Alright.
A player's forces are under attack.
There's pretty much just a TC left. Pretty much just a TC left. The Panda's almost level 4. Archmage back from the tavern. Farseer, same story.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Dragonhawks make it very hard for Teddster to play his game, and his game would be just to play hit and run, because you can't just speed scroll away as though you were against sorceresses or something. You're just shackled, you have to TP. But he can do almost as much with just 2 heroes, to be fair, with Shockwave, Chain Lightning, and Wolves, because there's no Arcane Towers. He could really just kill every peasant here. Red Camp, we'll see what the Panda gets, but for now, these peasants... Goes for the Priest, does get it. And gets Legion Doomhorn, and that's an excellent item.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Farseer uses a heal scroll. We'll have to TP. Does TP now. Okay, all but 3 peasants fall. Yeah, I think double Staff of Teleportation would be wise at this stage. And start to tower up this expansion, or maybe tower up this expansion. Double Staff of Teleportation. Continue the lame. Continue the lame. But the Panda's getting super high leveled, and he can really break towers quite easily. One of the last remaining peasants go down as well. Yeah, there's no Stormbolt, so he can kind of just keep running around the map. Teddster. As long as he has a Speed Scroll, which he does. Chain Lightning Shockwave, Speed Scroll. Gonna kill both these casters. These heroes are kind of soloing everything, aren't they? Haze with the Speed Scroll. And the Aura level 2. Of course, the Unholy helps on the side of Inspired, but
a player's forces are
he's getting lamed out a bit right now, ain't he? Gold Mine's 4,000 versus 3,000. So Teddster needs to get towers up in an expansion. Let's not forget as well, Cloud is a possibility if there's mass towers, but you need castle tech. You need castle tech. So, you know, if somehow Teddster can sneak 4 towers at an expo, and I think that's what he's going to have to do.
A player's forces are under attack.
Maybe. Because he's going to be an extra 1,000 gold for Inspired. And the Dragonauts continue to scout, but could be ensnared and killed. Ooh, level 3 wolves are a possibility at this stage too, guys. There's double greens, there's still the remnants of this fountain. Somehow. Maybe even the entire fountain. Pendant of Energy, by the way, from the expo. Now it looks as though Inspired's going to start towering up. Some more of these guys, probably like 1,800 around, I'd guess. Water Elemental, that's more XP. 5-5 heroes, guys. 5-5, level 3 wolves, level 3 shockwave. Get out of town. Teddster has a real shot in this game, despite so many losses. There's no pillage, by the way, but it's on the way. Don't fear, it's on the way. And there's only one Sork because so much of the supply is eaten up by Dragonhawk Riders that aren't good if there's no air units. Shockwave, Chain Lightning. What is going on in this fight? He's going for the Archmage. Teddster, I don't know about this, bro. Pushing vulnerability. Panda's about to eat you alive. He's losing all the Raiders. Oh, no. He was in such a good position. Goes again for the Archmage. Might actually get it this time. But the Farseer forced to TP, but the Archmage goes down 5-5. But he loses every single Raider and feeds Panda level 5. Was that really worth it? I think it could be debated. Level 3 Wolves available. No chance for an expansion now. Probably for either player. It probably comes down to the gold remaining and the units and heroes remaining. Panda is insanely good here. If ever they get in a base race, it'll be dependent on what's better, Panda or TC5 at killing buildings. Okay, tower's coming up, but immediately scouted. Maybe a bat could be sent over there.
The town is under siege.
Wolves level 3. Ooh, maybe not the perfect time to invest in more towers. Because, see, Inspired is investing in 2 more towers at a base that's going to be mined out in 3 minutes. He's trying to deny the Archmage, and he will actually with the next Shockwave. And Breath could be used. We'll kill that Raider. Worth noting there was no town portal there.
A player's force
And the Archmage denied. And yeah, these towers are just not needed. Pendant of Energy sold. Oh, dude, there's only 2 peasants left and more level 3 wolves. Oh my god, Teddster. Teddster. This is a... Okay, he tavern revives the Archmage. That's why he had no gold. There is control magic for these level 3 wolves. Again, hero focus on the Archmage. There's no chain lightning, though. And no town portal, no speed scroll. Oh, Teddster's so lame. I love it. He's the lamest player I've seen in my whole life. I love it. Wolves get stolen, though. And the... Oh, no! The Farseer! Gets turned around on. Teddster has 1,000 gold. Zeppelin. But there's Dragonhawks. Where are the Dragonhawks? Where are they? They're down here! Zeppelin away. He needs to get to the shop. He knows the Dragonhawks are on his tail. He needs to get to the shop. He needs to get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here! There's like 5 Dragonhawks on the map. Get out of here. Oh my god. There's a real... the reason why I want him to get out of here, there's a real shot for both players to still win. But not if this Zeppelin crashes and both heroes die. Oh no, and that's probably gonna be game. Both heroes are just dead now. Oh, the Archmage lives. Teddster has 1,000 gold still. But he'll call for the GG. Man! I think Teddster definitely... I don't know who would have won. But, oh man, that was not the play, Teddster. Just get out of there. Just get out of there. Oh my god. Oh my god, ring around the rosy, going for the Archmage. Just get out of there. Oh, both players had such a chance to win, but Inspired cleans it up. Map number 1. Oh, there was only 2 peasants. I don't think Inspired quite realized, or I don't think Teddster quite realized how bad of a position Inspired was in. He had 2 peasants, no gold because of the Tavern Revive, and Teddster had 1,100 gold, man. Just back away, heal up, get mana, send wolves to the main base over and over and over again. And just get your army. Just get a 50 supply army with the gold you had banked. Definitely a one game in many regards. Just not, just the hero focus. And, you know, you could go for the Archmage focus later on. Sure, he doesn't have gold for many town portals or potions. But just do it later. Just do it later. Oh, no. Oh, Teddster's so lame. Oh, he's so lame. It's awesome. It's great. It's so great. But Inspired keeps his cool. Keeps his cool. Keeps his cool. Man, I really wanted to see that game go a bit later, though. That would have been such an interesting position. If it went just like a couple... Like, by the time gold mines expire, it would have been so interesting. Oh, sorry, Kodo Hunter. Don't know why that happened. Man, that's why I want Teddster to get out of there so bad. Because show me the game. Show me 5 more minutes of that game. I want to see it. Show me 5 more minutes. This is such a strange position we're getting into. Yeah, I don't know why the bot timed you out. Yeah, you literally just said GG, didn't you? Was it like GG dash or something? No, it was literally just GG. What the hell? Can't tell you why. Alright, game number 2. Teddster vs. Inspired. If the second game is as exciting as the first, we're in for a treat. Here we go. Northern Isles. Inspired in the bottom left. Tournament point here. If he wins this, he will win the tournament. Just a best of 3. And upper right. Here's Teddster. Do-do-do-do-do. And we'll probably be Archmage against Farseer again. Yeah, Farseer Headhunters again, even. Would be surprised to see Teddster do anything too different this game. I mean, the Shockwave Lame is quite strong. It's quite strong. And we'll see. Yeah, it looks like Inspired's going to go again for the quick level 3, which he, of course, was very unsuccessful at doing last game. Much easier map to do it on, though. You creep the Tuskar for free, get level 2. You creep your Murlocs, you Militia creep this, and then you creep this bad boy in easy peasy level 3. No problem at all. No problem at all. There's plenty of level 3 creep routes even on this map. But, yeah. I'd be surprised to see Inspired not able to get level 3 here. Early on, Farseer will go across for Teddster. Greater heal, the best you could get here. Scroll the Beast might be nice, assuming he gets level 3, right? Because pressure with the Scroll the Beast and defend Footman and level 2 Water Elementals, quite good. So those are going to be the 2 nice drops. Greater Mana, also nice for the same reason as Scroll the Beast. Yeah, Scroll the Beast. If it can be used well, it can find a lot of impact. Teddster. Starting game 2 as though he never left game 1, going for the peasants. We'll get a couple, but in doing so, he's going to allow Inspired to creep, and I think Inspired is happy with this trade. He'll lose probably 2 peasants, maybe 3, but he'll get quite the easy level 3. Oh, you gotta clean up these peasants. He's not gonna get either? Oh no, he only gets 1 peasant, and he allows the Archmage to get the full green camp. Only 1 peasant where 3 could have been killed. Okay, the wolves will go back in. We'll see how much they can do.
Forces are under attack.
Okay, he'll clean these up. There's 1, there's 2, there we go. And soon the militia will be called over here, and Inspire going to try to get 1 more green camp on this side of the map if he can. Defend could be on the way soon as well. Yeah, there's the militia to create the green. And, okay, so now what Inspired's looking for is just 1 more green camp if possible. Water Elemental can go in and cancel the 3rd burrow, which would deny the 2nd hero, assuming there's a grunt coming out soon. Inspired's trying to get jiggy with it to try to find a green camp. But I don't know if he's going to find the opening. Sometimes it's better just to creep this in the Farseer's face, but difficult to make that call. Oh, surround. Nice surround there, but how many Headhunters will fall? Scroll the Beast use. Archmage will fight his way out. Oh, that Headhunter's level 3 as well.
A player's forces are under
Maybe
attack.
a little ambitious there. Surrounding with Headhunters, not always the best call. And really late Blacksmith, but it will come up. And with that surround, it seems like Teddster's defended his base, but I would be surprised to see Inspired not go back in for at least a cancel. Almost as another Water Elemental. 2nd Headhunter gonna fall. Almost denied, but not quite. Inspired. That surround is too juicy. Oh, I thought he was actually gonna go for it, but he doesn't.
player's forces
Not
are
even the
under
shop
attack.
gets canceled, and if it had, that'd actually be quite nice. Look at the Farseer. Very, very low. Oh, the Farseer might be down. There's Boots of Speed, but Cloak of Shadows. And nothing is at the lab, and no dust as well. And potions now available, but a lot of headhunters going down. Inspired might just be 2-0ing right here with Footman. Has to be careful of that stomp, though. Oh! Oh my dear lord. And block with the Footman. Shockwave now. And Salve, gonna save the potion for later.
Town is under siege.
And tier 3 tech this time around for Inspired. King's out. Tier 3 tech has not yet been scouted. I guess just inner fire rifles is the play, right? It's very strong, and against Wind Riders, obviously. Wind Riders are terrible against that, but we all know Teddster very well at this point, right? We know him. We're friends. He's not going to take direct fights, right? He's going to get level 3 Torn Chieftain, and he's going to hit and run. New viewer here, these two considered the best in the world. This is actually a lower level tournament. It's for players of a certain skill and below. So none of the top players in the world are playing in this tournament. But if you'd like to see some of the top players in the world, tomorrow at the same time, 10 a.m. PST, 1 p.m. EST, will be where the top players are playing. This is the Silver Cup, and that's the Gold Cup. There's also the Bronze Cup for even the lower level players. So there's 3 different tournaments for 3 different skill groups. Teddster trying to take a red. I think with his style, he should try to get early towers at an expo before Inspired's thinking about it. Get 3 to 4 to 5 towers up at his natural expansion if he can. Because if he tries to do it super late, Inspired's going to be well aware of what's going on. But like for instance, right now, if he started building 3 towers, even if he doesn't expo there right away, would be good. No, he did not cancel BC. Khadgars. That's a spicy meatball. Although, Unholy Aura might have been better. Honestly, just for the movement speed. Maybe not the best fight for Inspired. He's fighting rifles into Wind Riders, yes, but also level 2 Chainwave now. Really nice micro from Teddster at the beginning. Starting to crumble a bit here, but he's definitely trading favorably. Archmage, there's a chain, there's almost a wave. Now there is. Chain wave, and he dodges both, actually. Even dodges the chain. Really on point with his calculations there. And the Wind Riders safe. Riding in the winter wonderland, they are. I think Teddster will hide a tower here at some point this game. I bet he will. Workshop up. Good for both mortar teams to break eventual towers at an expansion, and of course flying machines, which can be hard countered by the Bat Riders, but not if you only build a few of them, and the Bat Riders are no longer efficient. Houdini won with the Prime. Appreciate you, man. How you doing? Or Houdini.
A player's forces are under
Isn't
attack.
Houdini with 2 eyes? I don't remember. Paladin now. And Inner Fire is done. No, it's not done. In fact, Adept for the Priest isn't even started. debatable. Second red camp for Teddster. Similar to how his games went against the undead player on this map earlier. Flowpox. Plus 12 this time. That's not another aura he needed, but he can always go to the marketplace with the gold he has. 400 gold gets you a nice aura. Flute is good. Unholy aura would be insane. Battle drums would probably be decent because we might not see a Kodo this game. Might even be worth it. I think Unholy aura would definitely be worth a purchase with how Teddster's been playing. He's got 1,000 gold and a supply advantage as well as 1,000 gold. There's just not enough anti-air right here. Time after time, Inspired's fighting before he's entirely ready to. Kills a Wind Rider, but he's going to lose every single unit. There is just... Okay, there's one Flying Machine, but immediately killed. Flying Machine can actually kite Wind Riders if it's microed the entire time. So if you micro this, it can kite and can run away. Because it actually outranges the... Well, Paladin said. It outranges the Wind Riders and also moves faster. So, in theory, you can kill 100 food Wind Riders with one Flying Machine. In theory. Which, not many players micro them like that. I've actually, in fact, only seen Infi micro them like that before. To win at supply disadvantages in mass air games. But Bat Riders also speed up. Okay, expansion totally missed that, by the way, but was built in the top left. And Bat Riders now come out. The bank was spent to replenish the army after that fight, and now 39 against 45. Bank is close to even. Paladin will be back in 30 seconds. Militia being called. Wow, Inspired is playing very aggressively. And Teddster expands again at the bottom right.
The town is under siege.
Here comes the push towards the one of two expansions, but this one is just going to replace it, even if Teddster decides to give it up. But he may not. Is he going to go into the main base? Level 5 on the Farseer. We know how strong that can be. Torn Chieftain almost level 5 as well. Expansion will be killed. There's no town portal. Nice little dodge on the shockwave there, but the towers are going to be killed. That means level 3 wolves can kill all these peasants over and over again.
Players' forces are
Teddster eventually will have to TP out of here. But how much value will he get before then? Oh no, he overcommit last game. This would be an overcommitment as well. 4 rifles and the water elementals, more than enough. Oh, he's losing so much now. But level 5 TC. Oh no, he's gonna lose his whole army. He's relying on the fact that the bottom right has not been scouted, but... Alright, he's killing some rifles. In fact, he's killing all rifles. But loses almost his whole army. All of it except for one Wind Rider. Water Elemental will get that kill. Denied, though. And yes, he's relying on this expansion not being scouted. This is his win condition now. Because Inspired has really strong Tri-Hero. His Paladin's on the way to level 3. He's hard counting the Wind Riders. Again, we're in another weird game. Very weird game. Yes, I know, Observer. I know, yes. Yes. Okay, Wolves level 3. I think the better play is just to block the base at this stage. He should have done that probably a long time ago. Just build a lumber mill there, get it done. Don't let the wolves in. Because we're going to see what the wolves can do now. Again, the top left expansion scouted, but the bottom right was not. Yeah, call your militia, but these wolves are going to kill every peasant. Every single one of them, no matter what. They're all dead. Okay, this will be canceled by the water elemental. Heroes have a town portal and potion of vulnerability and Ankh, so they're very safe. Okay, the wolves didn't quite win the fight. They expired, but they killed... Well, every pest is dead. And Inspired is getting lamed to a tied series, it's looking like, because this is still uncontested. And this is just a lightning rod, as Grubby once called it. Just a lightning rod. And it's actually working perfectly. Picture perfectly, this lightning rod so far. He's even building a tower now, saying, yep.
A player's forces are under attack.
They want this expansion. Another Wind Rider is actually going to go down to the next Stormbolt. Unless they can get over the trees, and they can. Wow, there's a whole creep camp here? That's level 3 Paladin. Trying to force the potion of the town portal. With the Mountain King, nice little block. Ankh passed. And will be forced. But the thing about the Ankh is then you can just be surrounded. And there's the Ankh. And this expansion is still unscouted. Teddster, 1700 gold. Going to be very difficult for him to lose this one. As he starts to Shockwave Farms, it looks like.
A player's forces are under attack.
If there was no bottom right, I honestly wouldn't blame Inspired for playing this out, but because there's that bottom right, it's going to be very, very, very difficult. But he's still finding Wind Rider kills. These heroes can nearly solo this army, especially when this Paladin hits level 3. The Paladin went Aura, not Divine Shield, which I don't tend to agree with, especially with this small of army.
Forces are under attack.
And Hero Focus. The Paladin does get the Holy Light off. And there's double towers here. Oh no, the Archmage. Oh god, the Archmage. GG will be called in a tied series. Teddster's lame-o works this time around. We're going to map 3. Do. What will map 3 be? Not Amazonia, that's for sure. The final game of the tournament. Who will take it? And then directly after this, we have Theorycraft. Well, directly after this, I'm going to eat, and then we're going to have Theorycraft. All right, here we go into game 3. Teddster versus Inspired. It will be... this has to be a mistake. I'm going to wait. No way Teddster's playing on Amazonia. Okay, they're playing on Amazonia. That's the final map of the day. AZ. This tended to be, when it was in the standard map pool, a slightly Orc-favored map against Human. Maybe even more than slightly. It might have been the best map for Orc against Human. But there's not a ton of imbalanced maps in this matchup with Terranistan being out of the pool. Okay, here we go. Game number 3. Teddster upper right, Inspired bottom left. We'll see if he can manage to make the lame style work on AZ. Can you finish the prediction? Yeah, sure, I can finish the prediction. And Inspired pauses. Says sack. Is that ant farm going? No ants yet. No ants. All right. That was a quick, no problem. Go. It's no problem. What's the Warcraft topic this week? Playing Ted Fiends, DK Standard versus a Human Fast Expo. Should be good for a lot of undead players, I think, actually. Because I feel like a lot of undeads have just completely given up on playing Ted Fiends against an expo. Because they think they need to micro like a madman. Which is true to an extent, but you always do with undead. In every matchup. Yes, you can, Dapperton Marathon. I clicked it myself to test it. Farseer Headhunters, Archmage coming out. Weird. The reason why this is such a good orc map before is because you'd go for a single grunt opener and then you'd lightning shield creep. And you'd be level 2 against level 2, which is great for the orc. Having Chain Lightning that early. But he's not. He's going to be up against Claws. It's going to be a really good opener for Inspired. Gets us level 2. It's a Mantle and Claws. Yeah, that is difficult for Teddster. It's going to get 1 Peasant. Maybe 2 this game.
The player's forces are under attack.
Footman. Or some burrows to be used. And yeah, 1 Peasant definitely acceptable. Was even denied the 1 Peasant. Oh, nice little last hit there. 20 experience. There's the tech, there's the tech. Inspired well on his way to level 3 again if he's able to. Militia creep the Murlocs and get something like a Cobalt, or maybe even this camp he'd be level 3. I think it would take a little bit more than this orange camp. These footmen don't want to be creeping on their own. Boots, circlet, staff. Interesting. He wants the staff probably to the orange. Yeah, he's going to. And Teddster probably not going to find him. Unless he just gets blindly lucky. Actually going for the Call Militia, going for the shop. That's a cool choice. He'll still be slightly away from level 3, though. Right? He should be. Yeah, I think he'll be slightly away from level 3. And Teddster going to use this time just to get level 2 himself. Yeah, slightly away. But he could always creep an orange. Oh, but the pathing doesn't work out in Inspired's favor. Teddster gonna be here with Chain Lightning. And the Archmage, again, just slightly away from the level 3 he needs. All 3 maps have been like this. just wants to grab that level 3 as early as he can, but the tier
Player's
2...
forces
Okay,
are
his
under
level
attack.
3 will actually be on time. He's gonna have at least a water elemental when he's level 3. Have I been saying tier 3? Whatever. Gloves of Haste. Is the Archmage with the Farseer. This might be a mistake from Teddster to just creep this. He needs to get back home and defend. Does he have spikes? He does have spikes. And it would probably be wise for him to just not even build his tech buildings. Just get that TC out ASAP. Panda second. He's gonna lose his burrow.
Under attack.
He's gonna lose his burrow and his tech is gonna get canceled. And the Panda... Ooh, this is rough for Teddster. This is very rough. It's all because he didn't just chase this whole human army. Almost another water elemental as well. This is a lot of damage. The Panda's buying so much time, dude. Even if the Panda dies, it doesn't even matter. Look at all the work he's been able to do for his team in the Orc base. Behind this, Sanctums.
Player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, 2 headhunters have already fallen. 3 headhunters falling. Both bestiaries canceled. Burrow dead. Another Burrow's even gonna die, possibly. Shadowhunter. To deal with the defend footman. 4th headhunter falls. A 5th is gonna die because the items are just so damn good on the Archmage. And Inspired in an excellent position now. Such a good position. Hello, Victor. Why is that still a command? Whatever. Priest coming out. Boots pass to the Panda. And Teddster tries to be aggressive. Behind this double beast here again attempted. This is going to be very, very tough for Teddster. Very, very tough indeed. One wolf goes down, resummon for the second. And now Teddster could just, or rather Inspire could probably just creep if he wanted. There's no potential for Shockwave either here. You can't Shockwave hit and run. Teddster actually gets that Murloc though. That's nice. And behind this, Wind Riders. Headhunter potentially going to go down. There is a TP if the Farseer gets in danger, but if you TP out of here, Inspired's just going to take the expansion camp, probably. Hex. Immediately dispelled, but a priest will go down. The heal wave is there for the Shadowhunter now, level 2.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Not enough mana for a breath, but it would be close to the kill. Now it would be the kill, I think. No, it actually wouldn't be. Block, and the heal wave's available now.
A player's forces are under
39
attack.
against 38 supply. How the hell did that happen? Okay, Griffin Aviary coming up, and a guard tower in the main base. CORSAIR dies. Oh, the Mud Warrior's back. You owe me $500 still, remember, Mud Warrior. From Monday. Don't forget.
A player's forces are under attack.
And health pot used, mana pot used. Teddster trying to hold on, but this Archmage is coming to kill. Fire breaks the burrow. Reinforced defense is on the way, but already a close to supply block Teddster is struggling to hold against an army that's only getting stronger for Inspired, with the Dragonhawks now reinforcing. Casters, if out of position for a second, though, could certainly all fall. Shackle it. Shackle the sheep. Shackle the sheep. Shackle it. Come on. Oh. Level 3 Panda. And also, oh my god, these items for the Archmage. Insane. Creep Jack. There is a TP and a speed scroll, but there's going to be a whole lot of losses. Haze, fire, hurl boulder onto the Shadowhunter that now goes down, and the Dragonhawks will clean it up along with the Panda. GG is called, and Inspired takes it 2-1. Congratulations to Inspired. A well-deserved victory today. Well played, well played. And that is that.